Hey everyone. So first of all, welcome to my channel. And thank you so much for stopping in and taking a look at what I do. And for all of those who've been with me over the last few years, I can't thank you enough for all your support and the comments and the feedback that I get. I think that we have formed a nice community here. And I want to just start off first and say thank you. Secondly, I thought this would be a good place to explain my various platforms, and because I do get that a lot, that question a lot, and sort of talk about how I see YouTube and then how I see the other various platforms that I have. The other two being Patreon, and then I have a studio school on Teachable. So at heart, I'm a teacher. I've always taught, love teaching. I love sharing what I learn and with other artists. I like the idea of community among artists. So I do workshops. I travel around the world and various locations and do workshops on various genres. And so when I started YouTube, it was a way to reach out and kind of create community in a way that I hadn't experienced before. So here on YouTube, over the last several years since I first started my channel, it has changed a lot. You used to be able to put hour-long videos and that kind of thing on and be just fine. But now the algorithms do not push out long videos. So you can only put 15 to 25 minutes best for them to be pushed out and be seen, which means even if you are following me and I just have, 400 or 500 people following me, you won't even get the notifications unless you do the bell or whatever. And so other people don't even see it. So it sort of defeats the purpose of kind of creating a community, right? So what I've done is I've added Patreon onto what I'm doing, as well as my studio school. So Patreon, what it's designed to do is have a place where I can put the longer videos. I can share, excuse me, downloadable art with you guys, and a lot of the behind the scenes and what have you. So here on YouTube, what I'm doing is I'm putting 15 to 25-minute videos up. And generally those are either flips of the books and things that I'm working on, short tutorials on those books or projects so that you guys can get the idea or pick up the technique kind of quickly so that you can get right in your studios and do it. Additionally, if you want more in-depth and more detail, then for just $10 a month on Patreon, I just have a flat rate there, along with, I do have a couple of different levels, but you get mostly everything at the $10 level. And those would be around 8 to 10 videos a month, depending. We do a monthly vlog where it's sort of like, kind of inspirational vlog, sort of give a focus to your month if you want to focus in on what you're doing. So they're journal prompts and things like that, as well as I do a lot of downloadables. So just about everything that you see me using in my projects, I make it a downloadable over there. And all of that falls in for $10 a month. So it's really, really inexpensive in order to get more detail that I'm not able to put over here in YouTube. And then the third is my Teachable Studio School, and there are even more in-depth sort of coursework, more projects that are a little bit more in-depth than what I can put over on Patreon, as well as my Art Mythos is over there. And Art Mythos is really one of those ongoing courses or monthly modules that's designed to dig a little deeper, help you find your intuitive voice, your visual vocabulary. What are your icons, your symbols? What makes your art sing? And how is that distinguished from other artists? And how can you also create an infinite pool of creativity? Like every time you sit down, you never run out of things to work on. And that can happen. It's not, artists don't have to have blocks. We can definitely continue to sail through and have so much material always available. And once I discovered that and I created Art Mythos for myself, that's what I share over on my studio school. And those modules are around $25 a month. And those you get 12 to 14 videos with four journal prompts, which are once a week, as well as other sort of behind the scenes bonus videos, a lot of longer tutorials that may come up in the month. I'll cut my camera on and start taping. So those are on 3 different levels. So here on YouTube, obviously it's nothing. On Patreon, $10. On Teachable, 25 and up, but generally mostly everything over there is 25, and some of them can be a little bit more, but I've kept everything really very affordable. And thank you so much for all of you guys who are following me, who are going through the videos, giving me feedback. We have a lot of, I love your comments, and I enjoy the community we've created. And then additionally, on my website, robynmcclendon.com, any of the products that I have created, from my ebooks to my Jelly Junkadories, I create all the leather covers, all the journal inserts, all that good stuff can be found over on my website, including the fabric bundles that I create that generally I do projects around. So that's kind of a really quick rundown of what I'm doing and where you can find me. So it's robynmcclendon.com. If you go there, everything is a link to all of my other platforms. And below this video, I put the Patreon and the my studio school links. And there's a lot of free stuff over there too. So I put some links down there for the free things too, if you just want to get over and experience what I have going over there, as well as some free downloadables. So there you have it. Thanks again for coming to my channel. Please subscribe and push the thumbs up if you enjoy the videos. And also make sure you turn on that notification bell, because if you don't, then you won't know when I'm putting things up. And you may come and it's been a few weeks before you notice that anything new has been put up. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I will see you in the studio. Take care. Bye-bye.